This is Sean Sport in podcast form.
We saw the AFL come down hard on the GWS players. We talked about it yesterday. Here's the CEO of the AFL, Andrew Dillon, putting them in place.
Oh, guys, Forrest.
No, hang on.
Coming any
Am
second
I
now.
the CEO?
Well, mate.
You've been keeping that quiet.
Here we go.
The investigation found the club hired a venue for the day as part of the team's end-of-season function, and players separately organised a theme of controversial couples. As part of this theme, players dressed up in theme pairs and many performed skits connected to their costumes. In the view of the AFL and the GWS Giants, some of the skits were completely unacceptable and totally at odds with the club's values and the code's values.
There
Sorry,
you go. Andrew Dillon.
Can I
Yes.
go to the actual mistake here?
Yes.
Controversial couples are the theme. The
Yeah, I
end.
know.
The
I
end.
know.
I know.
So
Who approved that?
Like, you proved that. No one's going to come as anything that's not
No.
controversial because it's controversial
Controversial
couples.
couples.
And then, of course, you're drinking and you lean into
Yeah.
that. I mean, shit, what would happen here?
Oh, yeah, it'd be absolute
my God, we'd be
anarchy.
shut down and the earth would be burnt.
So a number of players have been suspended. A number of players have been fined along the journey. They were dobbed in by the person who was working
The
there. Who was
bartender,
offended.
yep.
Who was
Yep.
offended.
Yep.
I was like, oh, mate, I guess you can, on another day, you could have any of your shindigs just at the football club, so it's locked away, and the people who are there aren't going to dob you in or whatever
maybe
the case
just
is.
don't do
Or
stupid
just
stuff.
don't do it.
Yeah.
I know, but we all do. That's the thing.
No, I know,
it's
but
easy to
there's
say.
a line.
and
There's a line, Sean. Like, you're not
I
going to
don't
dress
know.
up as a Nazi, are you?
No, but what I'm
So
saying...
there is a line.
But I don't know if there is sometimes, Nat, because we all
there
work
should
in
be a line.
workplaces, but there should be a line here sometimes, but there's not. You know what I mean? Because we
Yeah.
don't take each other seriously.
No, but
So
nobody's
there's two
turning
parts
up to
it.
our Christmas parties dressed in blackface because we know that's not acceptable.
Yeah, but they weren't dressed... Yeah, but
No,
you
but
don't-
I'm not saying they are. But what I'm saying
Yeah.
is there is a line and you can set a standard.
There's a lot of things that are acceptable and unacceptable. In some workplaces, things just
Yeah.
do it in a way where
can I
you
say-
don't take it offensively.
Can
like,
I say-
like this place? You've got to put that in the mix.
Where the lines are blurred is a football team is a bunch of mates. And that's where the lines are blurred because it doesn't feel like it's a workplace, but it is a workplace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's where you've got to put it into the mix. And you're right, Sean, the stuff that goes on here, I mean, like, and everyone's really loose and everyone's really together and stuff like that. But we live in a world now where we know the world we live in
Yeah.
now. We do. I still think they just need to get in-house bar people and protect themselves like that. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I
Like,
agree.
in-house function, everyone's connected to the club, nothing will
You
get
can
out.
see
If you
why a
come
lot
back
of
to
clubs
the-
are starting to steer away from this sort of activity.
Oh, now I
Yeah.
remember. So back in my day, and I know it's a long time ago, but when our CEO came to us and he said, "Okay, Mad Monday's coming up. You are not to have skimpies." Well, holy hell, I went off my head. I was like, this can't be real. What year is this?
I'm sorry
and then
for
he
your
said,
suffering.
Yeah, I know, this is funny because at the time you thought that was acceptable. Of course, it's not now. But and then they'll go, and there's camera phones and the
Yeah.
networks are going to get hold of these and you're going to be on TV and they're going to do this to you and all that kind of weird. You are so wrong to our CEO. You were so wrong. This is against what we stand for.
And
He was
that's
so
20
right.
years ago.
Yeah.
And we're still
Yeah.
having the same conversation.
Was the beer as good with the women's tops on?
Hers is cold. Yeah. Absolutely. And Nathan, I'll get back to the point of you made, which is the controversial couples is the wrong topic straight away. And that
straight
puts you
away.
in
I mean,
a
you're-
position where
you're
you're a
asking
bunch
for
of people
trouble.
who are
So I'm-
taking it to the next level and trying to be the funniest or the
guessing-
most outrageous.
I'm guessing that theme wasn't a secret. I'm guessing the club knew about that theme.
Probably, and I guess they didn't think for a second
then
that
they
they'd
have
go
to
that
wear
way.
it as well.
No,
Yeah.
it's
I
a
mean,
fair
come
call.
on.
Yeah, it's a fair call.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Thanks, Sean.
Why do I always have to tell everyone what's going on with football?
Sean Sport in podcast form.
Well, we are going to be speaking about basketball very shortly with the great man Greg Hire. But first of all, he's joined our conga line, which is fantastic. Greg, what a shirt you dressed up for the occasion.
this
Fantastic.
is a shirt and a half.
Flamboyancy. I thought, Congo, I thought Brazilian.
Yes.
This is what I wore at the opening
Yeah.
ceremony in
Yeah.
Trinidad and Tobago. And so my wife didn't want to let me out of the house. It wasn't the shirt. She said the shorts are an embarrassment.
Well, you could have ironed them.
I know.
It does look like the outfit that's in the window of Worth's. Doesn't have a great Father's Day, I would say.
But I do want to congratulate Nathan. I mean, I hear all this talk about the mites. I've heard
Yes.
he's actually got a partner, hence why.
Oh, that old chestnut.
So you're saying
trying to find Vane. You are no
they're-
longer single. Well done.
you're saying they're hickeys.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Greg, I'm sure you can appreciate this incredible feat of endurance that we're doing this morning, like hungering from all the way down there to all
just
the way
up
over
there.
there.
That's like 3Ks, Greg.
3Ks, Greg.
How is it? How
as
is
someone
the?
who has, well, Nathan's complained a lot. As someone who rode their bike from Kununurra to Perth, this is more impressive, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's a mean feat. I reckon I could do this in 2 minutes.
No, Greg. See, this is the thing why yours was piss weak and ours is so strong.
7:30, can't swear.
We are in between. You're welcome to our show. We are in between paces here. We're in between speeds. It's not a natural speed that we're going. So
Plus you're hopping.
oh, you're hopping.
So
lot of
bad-
hopping.
hard
and
on the
you were
calves.
just like sitting down on a bike.
Taking it easy.
Well, I was hoping there would be like a little massage later on, a little ice therapy. I was hoping Anne Middleton was
Natalie
gonna go ice bath.
Yes.
Natalie
Ice bath.
conquers you around to the laneway for that one.
Oh, really? Curry?
Yeah.
I'll jump on your back. Perfectly fine. I could hold on to something
worries.
in the front.
Hey, how's your body pulling up after your big ride?
Splendid. No, I still have pins and needles in my hands, so I can't hold things for a long period of time. I've lost 15 kilograms.
Yeah, you look lean as.
Looking slim.
Yeah,
you're
love
welcome. But someone's just asked me to partake in another challenge, not as enduring as the Congo challenge.
Yeah.
More so to ride a bike again,
No.
which I won't do. No, not
How
for a long
far?
period.
Was it
What are we
Cadell
talking about?
Evans? by any chance?
I don't know. What I'll do is I'll do 314 Ks straight next
Okay.
year in one day. It's a
Hey,
lot.
Greg,
Yep.
what you did was incredible, and raising money for a stitch in time. But what you do is unbelievable. But are you a little bit spewing that almost as soon as you finished, Ned Brockman started running and
You're
didn't
completely
stop?
right, Nat. Like, the thing is I had Ainsley was watching in bed Ned on TikTok live.
Yep.
And she was like, "What an incredible human being." And I've said, "Are you spoken more about that gentleman in this period of time than you spoke to me for a month?" All my best mates are retweeting and resharing his videos. I was like, man, I never heard from you guys for 28 days. But he was, unreal,
amazing.
next level. I think he's an idiot.
I know.
But
His feet
unbelievable.
gained 2.5 sizes in shoes.
Mate,
Yeah.
I want to know the long-term damage that guy does. And everyone's been speaking to, like, I talk on the phone, I've got a gala dinner in a couple of weeks, and I'm like, how about Ned Brockman? I'm like, mate,
No, you'd have
what
to
a
carry him in.
lunatic. Yeah, no, so
It is
special.
amazing, Greg, but, that's not to take away what you did. Which
Hey,
is just
Greg,
incredible.
the Celebrity Gala dinner, of
Yes.
course, where celebrities are waiters.
So
Do you
rise
have-
up,
Do you,
yeah.
do you have any names that you were going to release early, or are you going to keep it a bit secret?
No, we're pretty slow this year. No,
Is
we'll...
that like in a few weeks?
Yeah, 2
Okay,
weeks.
right.
Yeah, so geez, we're at Telethon Family Fun Day this weekend
Yes.
as well. We get supported by them, so it's exceptional. So basically, all our priorities. So we've got a couple. We've got a UFC fighter who's will be a champion in due time. A few former Eagles
Yeah,
and
don't-
current Eagles and Dockers.
Don't complain about the food if you
No.
UFC
Oh,
fighters, yeah.
Do a karate chop
You
right to the throat.
Swift backhander.
Who else do we have? Well, are you jumping in, Nathan? As
You
well?
never give me a choice.
Absolutely. So we always.
Literally last year, Greg, I checked my socials, and then it's got Nathan, one of the celebrity waiters, and then I spoke to Greg afterwards.
Well, I'm actually asking Nathan to be a keynote speaker, but he hasn't complied yet. I'm hoping he'll say yes. Put the
Well,
hard word
once
on him.
again, you don't
I've got
give him a
nothing to
chance.
say.
So he's up there. You're
Nothing to
welcome.
say.
Thank you. So there you go. But go
Greg,
ahead.
that's going to be amazing. So the date, quickly.
2nd of November.
Are there any
Saturday.
tables still available? It sells out,
There's a
doesn't
few
it?
couple. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
have 5 tables left. So
Yep. Snap 'em up.
Yeah, it's always a fantastic night. Bit weird. Sorry, not bit weird. Bit unique of a night where the wait staff
Yes.
are serving your food. So it's always a great
it's
night.
not your
Big race
average
celebration. No,
gala
absolutely
ball
not.
kind
And
of
you
deal.
never know what this man does.
My favourite was the year that Danny Green got in trouble for eating a prawn off
prawn.
someone's plate. He got in trouble.
I met with that venue and they said, it's O&H and an S issue. I said, all right, good luck telling him that's going to happen. So, it's all good.
Hey, Greg, just want to ask you quickly with the Wildcats playing
Yes.
tomorrow against New Zealand Breakers. You've been watching, obviously,
Yep.
as past player, watching it all the time still. What's missing at the moment? Because I see that they reckon they've got the right squad, but to me, when things go poorly, it's the same thing where the ball's trying to go to Bryce, they defend him well, and then the other part of the
No
team
one
can't
else steps
score.
You hit the nail on the head. I think that reliance on Bryce, but even sometimes I watched a game and they use Bryce as a decoy. I mean, he's
Yeah.
the greatest player ever. You don't
Yeah.
use him as a decoy, run through him. Well, not run through him, but
Yes.
you run the offense
Yes.
through him. I think they just lack that identity and polish, and that sort of comes in early in the year. But I still think, irrespective of what happens, and you can score 110 points, you need to stop teams scoring. I still
100%.
think
I'm with you.
rebounding
Defense.
and all that sort of stuff. So
They've got
I
a
know
full
that's
roster,
boring,
so
and that's the
yeah.
same thing that's been said for years. But if you look at the last 20 champions, and 6 of me that I got, well,
Yeah.
4 of them, sorry,
Yeah.
defense won them. So, yeah, you got to go back to it.
Well, your career's really taken it out of you, Greg, because as you're talking, I've noticed you've got a grey nose hair.
Mate,
He's got a great
coming from his mouth?
No, it's coming from out of his nose.
You are the worst.
He's got a
human
great
being. You ever
nose.
want to feel horrible about yourself, like self-conscious?
Now that we've boosted yourself,
You're a scumbag, mate.
thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for coming in this morning, guys.
Do you want to come conquering with us?
No, I got my son's assembly that he's the narrator for,
Yeah,
so
you
I'm
know
going to head
what?
straight
They should
there.
get to the bathroom and pluck that, Grandad.
Sean Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.